basketball. There's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
Here we go. My first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Chris Bosh. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. And what a big moment here. We get a glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Freak.
You know, and what a huge moment this is for him. I mean, your whole life has been spent leading up to this, and finally he's going to get to take the court in the NBA. I mean, his mind has to be racing like a million miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, there are all different kinds of pressure situations. This is about as nerve-wracking as it gets. But even so, I don't think it takes away from how much he enjoys it.
Well, with Freak, Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor, and Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom.
And that's the very first basket right there, folks, of what is hopefully a very long and a very prosperous career from Freak.
You know, you got to be happy for him. I mean, that's a great way to open up his NBA scoring account.
Well, everybody is happy to see him put the first points of his career on the board. Coaches, fans, teammates, everybody.
And Lamb kicks to Lynn. Zeller, a screen on Richardson. Lynn dishes to Lamb. And Winslow pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
The Heat have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Freak kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Lets it go from 14. That is good.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Hornets lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Earlier, we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game. You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective for most rookies, do you?
You really don't, Kevin. I mean, I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though.
Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Chris Bosh. Johnson, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Goran Dragic. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Lee. And Freak subbed in. In for Kemba Walker. On the court for the Hornets, Kidd-Gilchrist and Williams. Williams are at the forward spots. Jeremy Lin is out there with Freak, and it's Zeller in at the 5 spot.
You know, I thought Charlotte went to their bench as much as most other teams last season. Those guys ate up time for the starters, but weren't nearly efficient scoring the ball as you might want them to be.
Wade, the 18-footer, is right on the mark. Wade's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Now here's Freak. Wade is covering. And it comes off the front of the rim. Miami trailing. Johnson outside. Stoudemire, the pass to Richardson. The feed to Johnson. They now take the lead. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already. I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Wade kicks to Richardson. There's the pass to Stoudemire. Wade outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wade's got the lead, back up to 1 now for the Heat.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Williams has a screen for Kidd-Gilchrist. Pass to Williams. A 3-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 9.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Richardson with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Wade, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both free throws good from Wade. Freak. So a tie game. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. And a new group in for the Heat. Amari Stoudemire, he's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Chris Bosh. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Zeller, he's checked in for Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Marvin Williams. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Freak subbed in for Kemba Walker. Johnson is out there with Winslow. Then it's Stoudemire. Then there's Dragic. And it's Richardson in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Freak. And the shot falls short this time.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts. Good! I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Hornets trail by 3. And stolen by Richardson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lin with the steal. Here's Lee. Pass to Freak. It's stolen by Dragic.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot.
Richardson, good.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Shots continuing to fall as we... All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Freak, he's in at point guard. Jeremy Lamb out there with Tyler Hansbrough. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Lin in at the 2 guard. Zeller, a screen on Bosh. Now Zeller. Left side, Lin. And again, the Hornets missing. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And standing by for the post-game show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Well, Dwayne Wade was at his best tonight, fellas. He's a ferocious competitor when he gets in the zone like that. That intensity.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just